Rising wartime gas prices have hit drivers hard, especially those who rely on their cars to make a living. For rideshare drivers, fuel is one of their biggest expenses. Some say the recent spike has started to cut into their profits. Fox 5's Tyler Finger is live in DeKalb County with the details. Tyler?
Yeah, for rideshare drivers, the gas pump is one of their biggest bills, but with prices up, it's hurting.
For rideshare driver Sam Lacani, the workday starts the moment he hits the road. But lately, there's something else on his mind, the price of gas.
Before putting up the gas station, in the morning we always are scared that what price would that be today.
Lacani is a rideshare driver union organizer. He says he has been a driver for 7 years and is on the road 60 to 72 hours a week. Higher gas prices mean a bigger chunk of every ride goes straight into the tank.
It is impacting on the rider because you have to work more hours and then it's tiring for everyone.
According to AAA, the average price for a gallon of gas in Atlanta is now $3.49. That's up about 75 cents from a month ago. Prices have jumped since the U.S. military launched Operation Epic Fury against Iran. Connie says fuel is one of his largest expenses, and when prices go up, profits go down. He says he has to drive more hours to make the same money as before, and fears if this continues, the industry could be in trouble.
There'll be no more drivers working for because if they're not making money, there won't be any more drivers out there on the streets.
Lacani drives several vehicles for work, including a Cadillac he uses for higher-end rides. He says when he drives it, 50% of what he makes goes toward paying for gas, so he's always on the hunt for the least expensive option.
So every time you go to a different gas station, the price is not uniform, so you have to find out which is the cheapest pump you in town or nearby town or out of the skirts where it can give you the gas price lower.
Lacani and drivers like him hope prices stop climbing because their take-home pay depends on what they pay at the pump.
All of the
You know, it'd be smarter for this individual. I'm just being honest, and everybody probably understands this. How about we don't use your car to make money? And I understand that some people have to do that. That is completely understandable. Some people must use their car, like Uber, DoorDash, anything that has to do with Instacart, anything that has to use your car. The problem is that you already have short margins, and now you're making it even more short by the gas going up. So when the gas going up, which is out of your hand, it increases everything else. So it's best, like, believe me, I'm someone that has a little bit of history in the door dashing, and it's kind of productive. Not only are you wasting gas, you're also putting wear and tear in your car, and now the gas is worth even more money. So now it feeds into the profit, and then that's money is not taxes deducted. So you got to think about that part too. And that's a part that no one really thinks about. It's like when you're working agency at an individual, like DoorDash the same way. You're a 1099 employee, independent contractor. So when you're taking that money, when you're getting that money from them, that's no taxes included, and it's bare minimum. So if someone might be working for 8 hours for $200, that's fine. That's a good amount of money. But I would say take at least 15% off of that to 20% for taxes. You get what I'm saying? Now we're looking at minus $40. You get what I'm saying? Then the gas might be another $40, $50 to fill up for the day of going back and forth. That's $80, leaving you with about $130. Wear and tear, oil change, let's throw another $20 on that just in case. So like $110, so you just work like possibly 8 hours for $110. Look, it's kind of working backwards. I'm not gonna lie with you. I've done it. I've done it for a while. I'm someone that has some feet in the game with this one. You know, I've tried everything. I've been in every field. I've been in real estate, truck driving, nursing, DoorDash, Instacart, Starbucks, hotels. You know what I'm saying? I've been in it all, bro. I've been doing it all. And I knew that this was kind of productive when I was doing it, but until I came to my senses, I was doing this for, a decent amount of time. Now I know, like, I didn't have this going on with the gas, which means it feeds into the profit even more, which means don't do it. It means don't do it. Okay. That's what it really means. And I think y'all need to understand that. And not to say that, this person doesn't have a job, man. Look, If you need to get work by any means necessary. And this is why, and this guy, he's using the fucking Lexus, which is, I guess, okay, but he's using the Cadillac too. And that's the problem with this situation. You need to be using all types of transportation. I would say get a Honda, Toyota, a Volvo, anything that's really good on gas. Use it. Let's keep going.
Gig workers are getting scared of this gas prices. Hope this will come back to normal as soon.
No.
Analysts say if tensions in the Middle East ease, those gas prices should start to drop.
And then you got to think about the gas prices that are in Atlanta. $3.50 in Atlanta, bro. That's crazy. Like out here in Chicago, bro, man, like in the burbs of Chicago, it's like $4.20. In Chicago, you hitting like $5.50. You know what I'm saying? We hitting Los Angeles type of numbers. I can't imagine what's really in Los Angeles. They probably hitting $8, $9 for real, $10 a gallon, bro. Come on now. I'll be damned. If my tank got 13 gallons, 13 and a half gallons, I am not spending $135 on no tank. Bro, no, I'm not moving. Imagine, look, I got a Honda Accord. Look, spend $135 on a car, on gas, just to fill the tank up. And then the whole tank for the whole day, 8 hours for real, right? Before you have to fill it back, maybe 10 hours, right? Give or take between, going back and forth. Bro, you probably gonna make $200, $250 from that. You just put $135 in the tank. Taxes $40. Maintenance, take another dub out just to be sure, and it really could be more. But just in case, because you have wear and tear in the car, that can go towards your brakes, oil changes, stuff like that. When I say this, I really mean you're hustling backwards, which means you're paying the system to fund the system. So like I'm damn near working for the system for free while damaging up my vehicle. Yes, bro, I'm telling you, even Uber might be more beneficial to you than literally door dashing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. And that's still a risk. Because if you can't get paid enough to like say if you do an Uber and it's enough to fill the tank up, okay, that's your first one. That first one that was like $40 to fill the tank up, all right, bet I'm going to use that tank to make more money. But remember, take the taxes out because you're in 1099. Plus, you got to write that off. That's, I guess, a benefit. But until then, just make sure you hold taxes because that's how they get you. Next you know it, you own the IRS for years because your deductions didn't supplement your taxes. Yeah, man, it's weird and it's wild out here. I hope that the ones that are doing this, I hope that y'all are doing it the right way, though. I just hope that. But this is despicable. We got to stop this war in Iran because, everybody know. I want y'all to know this, too. Truck driver as well here. A man of multiple trades, okay? When the price of gasoline goes up, or diesel, let's say, because gasoline, diesel, whatever, the price of it goes up, that means the price of all goods go up. That's like inflation. That's how it happens. As soon as the gas goes up, inflation starts. Because that means it takes the trucks, for those that don't understand, it takes the trucks more money to get those loads to send it across the country, which means they have to charge more for it, which means they put the price of that back on the consumer, so they increase the prices. Because the truck driver is not about to take a loss. He can't. That's his truck. You know what I mean? Some of them do, but most of them won't. So in that being said, in order to get them loads picked up, they got to increase the price to the basically a truck, so then he could fill up his tank. And we're talking about big gallon shit, like 100 gallons, maybe 150, 200. You know what I'm saying? Like they filling up $500 to $600 every time they fill up on regular gas. Now this is expensive gas. Now we're talking about, so they probably throwing in, I'm not gonna say double, but they probably now putting $700, $750 in a tank just to have a full tank in the semi, in the tractor trailer. So I want y'all to take that in consideration, man, and get you a more efficient car that doesn't require a lot of maintenance, doesn't require a lot of gas. That's why I like me a good old 4-cylinder or a good old, get you a turbo 4-cylinder or a V6. Y'all go V8, y'all need premium, you're screwed. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. It's the Savage Report. Peace.